Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I am Rob, and I am happily bringing you our adventures on the high seas again. Let's start off at a tier that we all know we can handle and move our way up from there. Furitaka, probably a better description of this ship would be that she is a fast cruiser, although some people have described her as a destroyer leader. She definitely does not have the armor of most cruisers of her time, but she could deal with pulling escort duty for most capital ships of the time, and was quick enough to pursue a lot of torpedo boats, both PT boats, which were very fast, but unfortunately for them could not escape her fast-firing secondary guns very well, and destroyers, which are not as fast, but were susceptible to both her secondary and main batteries. It's a pretty strong ship for the role she was in. She's a pretty weak ship as cruisers go. But it's okay to be a slightly weak ship as cruisers go, because as I've shown you with the British light cruiser line, they have their advantages. With the British light cruisers, you can sit and smoke and absolutely punish other ships with your high rate of fire. And in the Japanese case, you get torpedoes to punish your opposing ships with. Hey, Beezer. Happy to have you aboard, sir. Few hours of dangling our feet off the docks, and we are not on the test server. We are back on the main World of Warships page. I wanted to try and earn some more Dutch tokens, because obviously they give you nice things in the armory. We should not see many, if any, bots. But if you do see somebody whose name begins with a colon, they are in fact an AI-controlled ship. If we do play something in co-op mode,
action stations,
obviously the other team will be entirely bots, and because there is a wait, an artificial limit on how long you can wait for a co-op match, you're likely to get bots on your own team. But currently we're at a tier that we shouldn't need to go into co-op.
let's give them a hard time.
Denise!
Thank you.
King! Welcome aboard, my friends. I'm purposely only at 3/4 throttle. This destroyer should be leaving me in the dust.
Good luck and fair seas. Much obliged, Commander.
Looks like the Congo is coming to assist on our side. And looks like we have a ship that has not connected, maybe? No, he's connected. His guns are facing all forward. He could be AFK or could be waiting to see what's going on before he makes a commitment.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I do not have any spotter aircraft, but I do have both hydroacoustic search and a fighter on board. So we are capable of using both of those. The fighter is actually quite useful at times. Although there's no enemy aircraft carrier, so there's no attack craft for me to worry about, my fighter can search for incoming torpedoes, that sort of thing.
Torpedoes, dead ahead! Torpedoes, dead ahead!
Knowing how ships like to fire torpedoes at you when you're a large, slow target, really makes a difference. That poor guy has just been spotted because of my hydro. Not the guy I wanted to be sideways onto. Luckily, his first shots were horribly off target.
Enemy battleship detected.
See, the drawbacks for these guys around these islands is when they tuck in where they can't be shot, they can't see us either.
I need support.
Scored a hit, but no damage. Not what I wanted.
I need support.
I hear you, Moss.
Requesting assistance. Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, sounds like I forgot to turn off the notifications on my phone. Those guys are out of range, and it is time for us to start putting pressure on the center. Whoever was in the cap circle with our Moss left. Or was destroyed. Either way, the results are the same. We were able to capture the center area. They do still have 2 destroyers, both of which were last seen on the west side of the map. But literally, this one especially, could have come this way, so he could be in this area right here. Destroyers in your backfield are not a good thing. Koenig is coming this way. He clearly thinks he has support as well.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected. Enemy battleship detected.
And there we go, spotting a destroyer. And I have gotten myself tagged. Pretty good. And our friendly destroyer just got himself killed. Going backwards, of all things. Do not hit the island. Come on out, Pensacola. I love when they fire blind. Especially because, as you can see, they have a hit point advantage right now. And I have this theory that when they fire blind and don't have the advantage, they miss a lot. And when they fire blind and have the advantage, they hit a lot. I should be coming into view of a destroyer, and he may be coming into view of me, depending on where, in fact, he is. I have been seen, and so is he.
Fighter airborne. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front.
The enemy is about to win.
Well, it was a rough battle to start with. That first destroyer that I went with was very reluctant to lead the way. Mark, welcome aboard, not my nephew. The Omaha. One of the nice things about the Omaha is she too has torpedoes. She's an older cruiser, a little bit less firepower. Her main battery is only 8 guns in double turrets. Or, well, actually, we have 2 double turrets and 8 single turrets, so it's 12 guns. You can never fire all of them in one direction. So if you look at this, you've got a double turret fore and aft, then you've got 2 and 4, leaving 8 guns always facing the wrong way, because you almost always fire on one side of the ship or another. Let's see how we did, because that loss was coming quick. Well, I received this reward for receiving a potential damage of 500,023 hit points. What an odd number. And base experience. Team-wise, I should not have done that well at 20,000 damage and no ship sunk. This guy, very suspicious as to why he did not push his attack early on in that match. Very fast ship, very capable ship. No reason not to take advantage of those things and grab that cap point flat out from the beginning. Especially he knew he had a cruiser with him, myself, to give him supporting fire. I think if we had captured that point earlier in the match, there would have been a different emphasis on the other side of the map. But you cannot make other players do what you want them to do. And once again, I invite anybody who's watching the opportunity to come and play with me. Just let me know ahead of time. I'll send you a friend request link to establish your own account, and I get a little bit of a bonus in recruiting for having done so. So if you want to come join me, just shoot me a message in Discord or leave a comment when the comment section opens up on this stream, and I will be happy to send you a friend request link for the game, and we can division up together and cause havoc on the high seas. Whether it's on our own team or on the other team, that's up to the fates, but...
Action station.
Hawk, I got a award for potential damage, not for actual damage received. So, if you look in the upper right corner, right near the clock, there's going to be my how much damage I've done is going to pop up. But then there's going to be another category of damage.
Good luck, everyone.
One is going to be
Good luck, everyone.
how much damage the team did with my assistance because I spotted the ship or I disabled a ship. And the other is the potential damage I've received, which means shells that hit my ship but did no damage to me. Okay, we've got a British light cruiser, an Italian cruiser, which very similar to the British light cruisers. Lightly armored, fast-firing guns. Their default ammo type is semi-armor piercing. The British light cruisers only have light armor piercing rounds. Well, something's not right.
The ship is on fire. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
You see, somebody I hit is still burning. And I have suddenly become visible, which tells me that
Torpedoes astern.
there's a destroyer that can see me.
Torpedoes astern.
Getting hit by the other Oklahoma is
Ship is
almost
on fire.
unfair feeling.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Of course, now I'm hitting the other Omaha, so he might feel he's being treated harshly by history.
Don't fire at your allies.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Trying to keep from being hit too badly by guys.
Torpedoes to port.
Alright, it is time to renew a push on this side. There's still a German destroyer over there, the T-22. But more importantly, there's a cruiser and a battleship over there, and we are within striking distance of taking that cruiser out. And I am not visible to the enemy right now. About to be if that T-22 comes around the corner.
Enemy battleship detected.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Okay, so that destroyer is just behind that island right there.
Enemy destroyer detected.
And there he is.
Torpedoes astern.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Somebody can see me. Enemy destroyer ahead, maybe? My primary concern has to be to escort the Russian battleship for the moment. We have an AFK.
Enemy battleship detected.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes direct front. The ship is on fire.
Okay.
Problem solved, sir.
Get in there.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Our team has taken the lead.
Could see by the angle I was losing penetration on those armor piercing, but I had a much better chance of doing collateral damage with the armor piercing than I did with the HE. If he's going to stay sideways on, I might be better off with armor piercing with him.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Let's see if this helps me any. Even a battleship shouldn't be sideways on to an enemy vessel. We have an enemy destroyer ahead. And I do not have hydro ready. But I can throw a fighter up. The fighters will see
Fighter airborne.
enemy torpedoes. And you see where the machine gun fire is coming from there. I'm coming into absolute detection range.
Fighter returning to ship.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Torpedoes astern.
Mikey, welcome aboard. Oh, we got a lot of completes here. Let's see. Cause 450,000. Base XP 14,000. 10 destroyed ribbons. Win a battle. Oh, that's something. 500 base. And complete 5 missions. We're well on our way to another port slot. One more daily mission, we get another port slot. Not far away from this one. And I got Confederate, which means that you did damage to 6 or more ships, 20% or more of their hit points. And that's a considerable difference. That's an even bigger difference. That the 600 point difference between there and there is huge, but 200 points is a major difference in battle experience. Pardon me. Now, the Murmansk should look very familiar compared to the ship we just fought. Major difference. We got 2 turrets here and only 1 on the Murmansk. We also don't have the secondary torpedo launcher on the Murmansk. These ships were indeed sold to the Russian government and are Omaha-class cruisers. Murmansk, being a premium ship, always has a permanent camouflage, unless I remove it, which would be stupid. Wouldn't be the only stupid thing I've done in my life, but I tend to not be completely stupid in my wargaming. Except for when I fail to check my settings. We should be good to go. Let me make sure that YouTube delay isn't losing track of this on the stream software. Yes. Okay. A couple of times you may have noticed the audio dropped out and I appeared to just stop fighting. Every time they update, it goes back into windowed mode, and if I pull my mouse too far down in windowed mode, it catches the taskbar. And we all know if you're on the taskbar, you're not in the program anymore. Well, Mark, that's what a real friend does. So, I guess it's time to get the extra chunky out. Groucho, welcome aboard. I didn't see you come in.
General quarters.
Good luck, everyone.
I do not want to be the lead ship in this flotilla. Koenig has already launched a fighter aircraft. How much uselessness is that? Well, you know, it's been a little slice of heaven here in Arizona. We had 112 degrees today and flash flood warnings through Sunday morning. I mean, I'm on the 7th floor, so I'm not getting flooded out. Might get flooded in, that's about it. Alright.
I need intelligence data.
Well, I can tell you from watching the ARP Congo, the Helena, and the Koenig, there's no intelligence on this flank. Hey, you might have answered this on Discord, but I would really love to know why the Rangers jersey red looked awfully orange in the video that you shared earlier today. Seems to me a little odd. Just saying. Looks like we've got 2 battleships. Come on, the torpedo planes, do some scouting for us. Okay, I just saw a fighter pop up over here. That's where the aircraft carrier is. His fighter popped up because he got within a certain range. Or that's the Gneisenau's fighter, but hard to tell. At this range, with only that map marker, it's hard to tell, but it should be the aircraft carrier. And from what I'm seeing here, that Ismail has his butt hanging out all on his own.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
He's got to be an inexperienced player because he put out a single fire. I am air detected now.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Set a smoke screen.
We have no destroyers. You're asking for a smoke screen. That doesn't work that way. That Koenig sailed right into a hornet's nest, but he's got the Congo ahead of him.
Enemy battleship detected.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to port.
Okay, he's aiming at me. Not a good sign. Luckily, I'm capable of moving my rudder. And believe it or not, there's a lot of players who don't. They just keep sailing in the direction they think they need to go. Helena and I are now minus 2 battleships on our side, because they sailed into a hornet's nest, like I said.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Keep the rudder shifting. Don't let them have easy shots on you. And just do as much damage as you can.
Enemy battleship sighted.
That Gneisenau is about to ground himself. Ah, that battleship. I lost my friend. My only friend. No, I'm sorry. My eyes work, Gretchen. That was an orange look. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a red stripe on the jersey, but maybe his camera settings weren't too good. Maybe it was my video settings that weren't good, but that was definitely red in my, or orange in my book.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, I saw those.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Incoming fire.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn to death now.
The ship is on fire.
And he escaped my torpedoes too. Yeah, it might be my video settings. It might have been his camera settings, but they looked really orange to me. At first, I thought he was wearing an Islanders jersey, and then I saw his hat, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. And then he shifted a little, and I could see that the Rangers was across his chest. That battle could go the full time allotment. I'm not going to hang out waiting to see how that ends up. The Krasny Krim, all these guns, and they're all low caliber. But look at the number of artillery you've got. You got 15 one barrel mounts and 3 doubles. 2 in the rear, 1 in the front. It's absolutely incredible amount of firepower if you can use it to your advantage. I was surprised how enthusiastically people were watching the drafts. I honestly thought that after last season's wash of a season, people would be very leery about the prospects of having a season this year. We should expect the enemy carrier to put planes on our side. Even if he's down here,
Battle starts.
he's got to help protect this. Königsberg is a good cruiser. Warspite, excellent battleship. New York is okay, but he's not moving yet. We've got a fairly strong side here. Out of 15 pieces of artillery, I should be able to get 8 at any one time pointed at a single target. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. Very surprised that enemy carrier is sending attack craft into our cap zone, which means he's not defending his own. And right there is where I think their destroyer is. Didn't hit him. But based on when I was spotted, wow. Did not expect him to be there.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Ah, there's a pair of them over here too.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Watch his
Enemy
guns.
battleship detected. Enemy destroyer sighted.
I need intelligence data. Acknowledged.
Königsberg saw those torpedoes
Torpedoes to port.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
and still sailed right into them.
Torpedoes to port.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
I hate
Main
you.
turret critically damaged.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy aircraft carrier sighted. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Enemy battleship foundered.
They took a cruiser from us, and we took a battleship from them. We also lost our destroyer on this side. Let's go get that New York. Their destroyer is within visual
Torpedoes to
range.
port.
There he
Concentrate
is.
fire on the enemy warship. Torpedoes to port.
Roger.
Not a single hit.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Carriers on our side of the map.
Set a smoke screen.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Set a smoke screen.
Who the hell hit me?
Enemy cruiser detected.
Giulio Cesare. That one volley took me from 3/4 to just barely here.
Position of a strategic target.
Now, how far... This battle is still far from determined. We're on the upper foot for sure. Warspite, almost completely undamaged, sailing away from the engagement. That Kirov needs to die. He's a thorn that they cannot
All stations,
afford to have.
reporting position of a strategic target.
Yeah, that New York was about to die, and I was right. But 2 of theirs for 1 of ours. That's the Chicago way. Oh, wait a minute. That rippling fire was from this guy's secondaries.
Taking the lead.
With the enemy not having any carriers, his planes will soon be out of the air. And once his planes are out of the air, there's no air support for the few remaining enemy ships. But we just lost one of our destroyers. And our other destroyer is in bad shape. And Warspite's hiding in the back. Rio. If the Nicholas can get unseen coming around these little islands here, he might be able to torp. And of course he gets spotted by the soon-to-be defunct aircraft. Good, that destroyer needed to die, but we still have one more that needs to die. He needs to get his little butt into cover here. What a horrible exchange. Yes, the Arizona here. Premium ship, of course. If he can keep pressure on the destroyer here. Now it's all she wrote. New Mexico could conceivably sink the Arizona. But you got the entire team behind coming this way. Well, I could say coming this way, but in fact, Dallas is avoiding torps. It's right along with our torpedo bombers. New Mexico doesn't have a terrible anti-aircraft rating, but these bombers are going to get at least one salvo off. And as I suspected, they're getting a second shot off. Now keep an eye on... Oh, she's getting all 3 attacks off. Keep an eye on that health bar. If it starts taking little tiny chunks of damage off of her, she's flooding. Yep. That flooding is what's gonna do most of the work.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Wow, I have not been paying a lot of attention. Emilio Estevez was a coach? Yeah, there gets my new slot and port. I'm not far on credits to get the paint scheme. 2 more wins, and I get another 5 Dutch tokens. I gotta get busy on daily missions though, pick up more slots. And right up there in the top 3, edged out by the carrier by 2 points. He's probably pissed. But then, there's no real points jump until you get down here to the between the Fujin and the Shinanomi. Then you have that big points jump. Then it's close. Then it's a decent points jump. And then there's a stupid jump right there. This guy, he gave his life away. Like I said, he was the one who spotted the torpedoes, and he sailed into them anyway. One of the things that I keep going back to ships I've already played, because until they win, they get a chance at an extra 50% experience. They get that for winning, which of course is very useful for picking up containers, because you get containers, well, you get containers based on how much experience you've picked up. And there's 3 containers available every day in-game. And the containers can have all sorts of things. If you take a shot at a super container and you get it, your container could have free premium time. You could have a free ship in a container. I picked up one of my German premiums that way. The other containers have signal flags and paint, and then there's coal.
Battle starts.
Coal is used in the armory.
Seas.
I do not want to be the lead ship on this side. Looks like Königsberg doesn't want to either. New Mexico is slow, but has good guns. Ismail is fast, very inaccurate, but has 4 triple turrets. Pretty sure they're triples. And it looks like the carriers are going to be busy. Well, our carrier didn't see his planes. Who said that? Defragged. He's in the New Mexico. Okay, I'm matching speed with the New Mexico here, so that I can assist with AA fire. That Arizona is sailing into range.
Enemy battleship sighted.
That Arizona just tried to end me. Now, luckily, because he was on the edge of my range, he can't see me anymore.
Enemy cruiser detected.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I can't believe that all that fire missed.
Enemy battleship detected.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Spotter airborne.
Enemy battleship sighted.
close and some hits. Okay.
Spotter returning to ship.
Our team has taken the lead.
We've got a missing Omaha. But we have 3 battleships and a cruiser on this side against what appears to be 1 battleship and a cruiser. But I am almost 4 minutes before I can launch another spotting plane. The Arizona is smartly trying to remove himself from this situation. The unfortunate part for him is he's not very fast. I think his speed is going to be matched by the New Mexico. The Ismail is faster, and the Congo is slightly faster. So I think overall the answer is he does not have the ability to escape.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Just need to keep an eye on other ships' guns. Like that guy. Keep my ass away from his supporting fire.
Enemy cruiser detected.
He quite literally can't outrun me. And that Omaha has put himself in a position where he might help the Arizona escape for a minute, but he's fighting himself into a corner. He tried. Give him credit for trying, but clearly you can see Arizona's down. The Furious is both launching and recovering torpedo bombers. Oh, ouch, Groucho. When I broke my back, a nerve root in the base of my back is impinged because a blood vessel pushed it into the bone as it healed. And strangely enough, the VA does not do elective surgery. And that's considered elective surgery to have that repaired because it's not life-threatening. Be amazed at the phantom pains that kind of thing can cause. They're not really phantom because you're actually having the impingement. The team has decided we are not capturing. Sucks to be an Italian battleship right now. And I bet the Players Association is fighting against it for him. Because it's an unknown surgery. Or uncommon surgery.
Spotter airborne.
Well, if you know you got a person with an injury and the team won't share the medicals, you're going to have a hard time trading. And he actually has a complaint through the Players Union for them preventing him from making a good trade. sure hope that somebody upstairs knows what they're doing, because it could end up costing the team a lot more. The only question I have is, how successful is the uncommon surgery? Right, they can't trade him without releasing the medicals, but if they're not releasing the medicals, that means he's untradeable, even though he is tradable. And well, it's all a matter of how much he wants to leave. If he wants to leave, he has a reason to have the players' union go after him. I forgot camouflage. Oh well.
Action stations.
If they make him go after the league, or go after the team through the players' agreement, it's going to get ugly. And if he actually doesn't want to be there, his play is going to be ugly.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. We've seen it far too many times with players on any team. They become unhappy where they're at, and they think they can be happier, better, get more ice time, etc. at another franchise. But like I said, what's the success rate on the uncommon surgery? If it's got a fairly high success rate, the Players Association would approve it quicker than the team would. Well, yeah, Hawk, that's my definition of successful surgery as well, so I can definitely agree with you on that. What's your angle?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
The ship is on fire! Problem solved, sir.
Okay, let's get off this shoreline here.
Enemy cruiser
lead.
Teammate, I need your support.
Affirmative.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Yeah, and experimental surgeries can often
Torpedoes,
be the
dead ahead.
difference between a life of pain and almost complete inactivity and a productive, happy life. I wouldn't complain about such a surgery myself if they told me I had a 1% chance of getting back to normal and going back to work and a 20% chance of never walking again, I'd throw the dice. I don't think my wife would like to hear that, but I would. This team is pretty much boned.
All forces, provide cover for that target. Attention, reporting the target position.
Alright, they want him down.
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted.
Looks like I'm probably going to get one or two more volleys off before the smoke dissipates. Probably one. Surprise, I got two.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Our team has taken the lead. Attention, reporting the target position.
And there goes the enemy team's air support. Somebody hit him hard. Congo got him. Nobody said you can cap one of our points. Somebody needs to keep them spotted. They both left the point, apparently. Nope. They both took damage, and we have a
All
Jaguar
stations,
in the
reporting
point.
the position of a strategic target.
Acknowledged.
And he just clobbered our Jaguar. Spot him again, please. I don't think our carrier understands the difficulty in keeping a destroyer spotted for us cruisers. Leander's right next to me using Hydro, so my use of Hydro is not going to change much. But he is going that way. So let's see if...
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Enemy battleship sighted.
And there goes the Jaguar. We needed him down.
Torpedoes to port.
Nice accuracy, Gneisenau. A little too little too late, if you ask me. Can't hit him, but that Gneisenau is going to come out.
Target. Roger.
Let's throw those over there anyway.
Our victory is in sight.
Our victory is in sight. But Gneisenau is moving at a good speed, too. What he does not necessarily know is how fast or far my torpedoes will fly.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah. The, if they're against it, he's gonna go without the surgery. Unless he breaks his contract and leaves. We all know how that goes. They're not going to tolerate dissension in the ranks on that one. Oh, do I have all the containers? No, I need one more container, so... I don't need more credits per battle. I do need more experience per battle. Free experience wouldn't hurt, but that's not what I'm looking for. Here we go. That one does multiple, and... no, that's still credits, but... as you can see, I have tons of credits. The, free XP... there are ships that you can buy with free XP. They generally cost about 1 million free XP, so I've got to, bank some more. I have recently purchased ships using free experience. And that, I mean, it's not research the ship with the free experience, actually purchasing the ship. Well, maybe he could work out a contract where he has to put up or shut up to get approval on the surgery. If the surgery is not successful, he not only forfeits the revenue from the contract, but has to pay back X amount. Some of the other teams in the league would definitely pay for that kind of risk for a quality player. Once again,
Give them a hard time.
I despise this mode of gameplay. You can see we have a destroyer in the first cap zone, and we're not capping. I'm seen on the surface. I'm hoping that Marblehead's relatively alone.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship detected.
Marblehead's moving fast.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I am spotted through smoke.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Enemy cruiser
Torpedoes to
sighted.
starboard.
No hits on that one, right? Nope.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Kind of hard to miss a target that big, though.
Sighted.
stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Now I pull one hit out of that.
Set a smoke screen.
Oh, he's got me dead to rights. Except his battleship accuracy was as expected.
Many thanks. Support the Allied target.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Concentrate fire
How's
on the
that
enemy
for a
warship.
target?
Enemy battleship sighted.
That's midship, that's good. How's that for on target?
Confirmed penetration.
That woke him up.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot at me if he can reload fast enough.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Don't hurt too bad. That's not terrible.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Okay, that Colorado has to die.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Acknowledged.
Come on, give me a shot.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
The unfortunate part of that equation is we
The
also
ship is on
lost
fire.
one of our destroyers.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port. Problem solved.
I hate aircraft carriers. When I'm in a ship. When I'm in an aircraft carrier, I love them. It is a tight battle, but I hate this battle mode. And as you can see, well, these bars represent the ship's, the team's hit points. We're about down to a quarter. They're still at a half.
The enemy is about to win.
So even though we're only one ship behind them, all of our ships are damaged. And look over here. What's he doing in that corner? He is our eyes, he's smoke,
Luck and fair seas.
and torpedo carrier. From this, we can see he's sunk no ships, so he didn't go down there to sink somebody. What was he doing down there? And what's crazy right now, if the Dallas doesn't get himself sunk, it's conceivable we could win. Two almost full health ships. The Furious is actually full health. They haven't seen him yet. But the Furious has to take out two battleships. Because we can't count on the
The enemy is about to win.
destroyer to do it. The Vesser has armor-piercing rockets. Now, luckily, battleships just can't get out of their own way. But it's conceivable that with both their anti-aircraft guns together, they could resist airstrikes. And he's going to drop torpedoes head-on on a battleship. That's not how you torpedo battleships, by the way. You need to hit them from the side.
Stone the crows.
Colorado's the better target.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Oh, this is just... so frustrating. What are you flying? What are you flying? There you go. 3 out of 6 on those. Okay. You burnt him down. Good, good, good. Three out of 6 on those. It is entirely possible that that destroyer was trying to sit in a corner and not participate until he saw whether or not we had a chance. Personally, I think that's a bullshit thing to do. There's never an excuse to not participate in a team sport. Alright, he's got flooding happening. If we can get a fire started, he's done. Now all we have to do is take out the carrier.
Good luck, everyone.
Acknowledged.
Even an aircraft carrier with the awesome amount of AA fire that they have couldn't stop an enemy carrier from doing damage. Absolutely terrible. Caused flooding or set on fire. I spent half the battle watching, and I was still in the top 3. Yeah, the 2 battleships together have enough AA fire to limit you to probably one attack run. I don't think the carrier player did anything wrong. But that destroyer in the corner made no sense. And it irritates me when I see people doing stupid crap like that, because as far as I'm concerned, that cost us the win. Having one player just sitting and watching. Now, there's times when I'm going to stay back from the battle. You know, if I'm outmatched by the foes in front of me, I'm not going to charge into them. But when one of your key ships is off in the corner doing nothing, and from what I can tell, he launched 3, 6, 9. He launched at least 12 torpedoes and only scored a single hit. That's if he launched only the torpedoes I saw.
Battle starts.
Good luck and fair seas. I owe you one.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Roger.
I would suspect Benteen giving the orders on that destroyer, Otto. Welcome aboard. That was as close as you can get to colliding without colliding. I cannot believe my team made a conscious decision to ignore Cap C. There's no way I'm going there alone. Their Devonshire and our Devonshire. And I am targeted by multiples all at once.
Enemy cruiser detected.
And now my turning ability is limited. I need out of here. Seven
The ship is
enemy
on fire.
ships are targeting me. Luckily, that battleship shoots like shit.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Unfortunately, the New Mexico doesn't.
Critical engine damage.
Requesting assistance. Acknowledged.
I'm dead. There's no way they don't shoot me.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I cannot believe how quickly that went pear-shaped. You are correct. At least they did commit to more action than that destroyer captain. Hey guys, I've been doing this for about 2 hours. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Refill your beverages, get yourself some new snacks. I will be right back. I am back. We've been joined by both Lieutenant Ripley and Kira. So if you hear them grousing in the background, it's not your imagination. There are actually dogs in the room. Need a good camo. Throw some experience and credit earning flags up. Gotta take my chances so I don't get a magazine detonation. And we're only 19,000 experience away from our next container. The Königsberg is that weird layout. I have a better forward firing arc from these rear turrets on this side than I do on this side. But I am definitely in a good position to retreat with this ship. So if necessary, she seems to be feeling better, Groucho. Thanks for asking. Her aberrant behavior is stopped. And she takes the medicine. She's good at taking pills, but she actually comes looking for me to give her the pills before she eats. So I think she understands that she's feeling better because of it. We should expect the carrier to be active on the other side of the map.
Good luck and fair seas.
Action stations.
Alright, 3 out of 4 of our forward ships started moving immediately. Neither of the battleships seems to be moving yet. How he is pink, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure friendly fire is no longer a thing. The Omaha is clearly hoping that I am going to be out front. The La Gasolini is finally moving, yeah. Nice thing about the rear turrets on this ship is they do have clearance so that they can turn 360 degrees. So I don't have to wait for them to turn around the other direction.
Cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected. Enemy destroyer sighted.
That's the guy I want. Right there.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected.
The ship is on fire.
Reporting the target position.
Enemy aircraft
Problem
carrier
solved,
sighted.
sir.
Enemy cruiser detected.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Critical engine damage.
Okay, I just took a Citadel hit from hell. Probably from the Andrea Doria over there.
Problem solved, sir.
I need help.
Hey, player. Well, it may not be a glitch. He may have been penalized for friendly fire. But friendly fire does no damage now, if I'm not mistaken. So the question remains, why are they bothering to make us go pink? And theoretically, if we're going pink, we're also getting penalized points-wise for not damaging friendly players because we can't damage friendly players. It would be different to me if we were capable of causing damage to friendly players. We should still be penalized. And I've been also penalized for damaging or destroying friendly ships because they intentionally turned into torpedoes I launched to prevent my torpedoes from getting a kill that they wanted to get with their torpedoes. And it's really frustrating when other players will do that, because I actually got penalized for that in one game. The same guy was on my team again in the next match and did it again, which got me a 12-hour ban. And even sending the replays to Wargaming does nothing. And they wouldn't respond within 12 hours anyway, but if it had been a 3-day ban, it wouldn't have helped to send the replay to Wargaming. They don't care.
Action stations.
Much obliged.
Alrighty. I would like to remind everybody who's watching, if you are interested in playing, I am more than happy to division up with you and help you learn the ropes. Let me know in Discord or in comments below this video after it's processed and gone into archive, and I will send you a friends recruitment link, which will let you join with a couple of extra little doodads, and it'll give me points for having recruited you. So a win-win.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Why is he trying to torpedo a destroyer? Does the enemy team have a German carrier? No. Doesn't he know that torpedoes are not for destroyers? Well, that was practically worthless.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
Torpedoes to port. ship is on fire! Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Thank God Russian battleships can't shoot worth a shit. Where are you at? There you are.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Looks like he's pointing his guns at me.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
He can't be because I don't have anybody targeting me.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship sighted.
No, we just lost a cruiser. We're about to lose a couple of battleships if we don't sink theirs. He's got a ram. Support the Bayern.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes dead ahead. The ship is on fire.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes astern.
What the hell killed me? Torpedo I never saw coming. There's no way his torpedoes are that fucking slow. I have not seen Scramble the Seawolves, but somebody else asked me that not that long ago. Sounds like I should take a look at it if multiple people are suggesting it. Let me see something here. Is it tier 6 that you get the Gasoloni? Yep. Yes, I know it's not gasolone. These things catch fire like crazy, though. That's my spaceship camouflage, by the way. We got that for the Halloween missions, I want to say back in 17? I'll have to take a look, Beezer. Yeah, it's one of those things that, you know, if two or three random people mention something to me independently, I definitely need to check it out, because people generally don't recommend things that they didn't find good. And so, like, I recommend everybody see a old World War I movie called The Light Horseman. It's about the Australian Light Horse Infantry. It's a good movie about the Battle of Beersheba. But what I consider a good movie might not be your cup of tea. And I understand that. So if nobody else enjoys it,
Stations.
is it still a good movie? I don't know.
Thank you.
We have a carrier, a ranger. Enemy has an Arc Royale. I hate those things. Dive bombers are exceptionally nasty. I do have the defensive fire cooldown. How I didn't hit him, I don't know. But I seriously just wanted to shoot him for getting that close to me. You'll see in the bottom bar there's a item under U. It looks like a couple of shells. That's a reload booster. It runs for 15 seconds. In that 15 seconds, I can reload my guns at 50% faster rate. My main battery reload, if you look over here, I can't show you my main battery reload. It looks... We'll see it in a second when... I love it when they smoke up. Somebody is in spotting distance of me. And it's got to be out this direction. Probably a destroyer. Being there's so many of the damn things out here. So my reload time's about 8 seconds. And I'm spotted again, which means that it's got to be coming out of that area there. Now, I'm not dumb enough to sail out there in front of a bunch of warships, especially when there's 3 destroyers there, looking for me to come out so they can kick my ass. But he's coming out. Always shoot at destroyers. That Gid is definitely planning on coming out. Now he's not coming out. That's how maneuverable those damn things are, though.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Thanks for the notification, but thanks to my team, I knew they were there.
Concentrate fire on the designated
Enemy battleship detected.
Team has taken the lead.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
The enemy is about to win.
Well, then they should do it faster, because I'm tired of losing so decisively in slow motion.
The ship is on fire! Problem solved, sir.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Down to 3 battleships. That's a decisive win on their part. Any battleship dies, and they win. And here comes the one that they're picking on. He's flooding and burning. I do appreciate stories like that, Beezer. It's great when you get the actual participants giving their account of what happened. It's like reading after action reports. Let's take a decent battleship out. The Normandie, it's a decent battleship for her tier. 3 quadruple turrets. The midship turret, if I'm not mistaken, because of its offset, can spin 360. Very useful. Let's make her look fancy. There. Patrick! The Blue Lightning, that's my space camouflage that I won in the Halloween event a few years back. You have to participate in a certain number of the battles and score some stupid... And it wasn't very difficult. Most participants were going to get it. But I have 2 of those. One is on the La Gasolone. The other is on one of my American cruisers. I don't remember which. Talk about a very tier 6 battle. Apparently this is the tier everybody is comfortable in tonight.
Action stations.
I will support the Fuso, Aoba, and Gaveni. over here on the west side. Hopefully the Aoba starts moving at some point. Okay. I am spotted. There he is.
Enemy cruiser detected.
That looks like it could be a hit.
Enemy destroyer detected.
He certainly didn't enjoy that pass.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy destroyer detected.
Twice she got hit by me. At range. You gotta be feeling that. And as I feared, we are not getting any support from the ships I came to support. And I was mistaken. The offset is not enough for her to turn her turret 360 degrees. Only 2 of those hit. That's battleship accuracy, though. Managed to hit the destroyer twice at
Enemy
range,
destroyer sighted.
and I can't hit a slow-moving battleship.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Our team has taken the lead.
That looks better. And he is not targeting me, which, to me, that's a mistake, because I'm almost a perfect target for him. He is retreating,
Enemy battleship sighted.
but he's all alone. His buddy in the Normandy's coming back way too late.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna
on
eat
fire.
a couple, but I'm...
We're holed below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Don't burn to death.
Torpedoes, astern.
Whenever you do, don't take a torpedo up the butt now. Ten seconds to fix some damage. Lieutenant, that's enough. Sometimes it's not easy. But a win is a win. He's going behind the island. The Issei is technically just a battleship, but she does launch torpedo bombers. And her torpedo bombers are actually quite fast. They're very annoying. The actual ship had dive bombers, not torpedo bombers. But they were rocket assisted, so they could launch a squadron of rocket assisted torpedo or dive bombers. Andrea Doria is coming into range.
Vehicles sighted.
The Dallas is reversing course. Issei is moving. And I'm hidden again. Good, 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 good. Come on out, Dallas. I thought the Andrea would be dead by now. Ah, there she goes. Repair what I can. Let's get this hotel moving.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
The Dallas could have just sailed off into that little archipelago in the corner and not had to deal with us. We would have won and he would have not died. Applaud him for not quitting. Still not getting the hits to Citadel, but I'm getting some destroyed. 5 million credits. Should be able to pick that up tomorrow. Although tomorrow morning I've got to prepare for the Dragon Age stream, so it's going to be tomorrow afternoon, I guess. Oh, Warspite, just let himself get killed. It's convenient when they feed the ship to you. We got time for one more battle, and I know you guys frequently like to see carrier action. So we now have to choose our carrier. And I think I'm going to go with the Shuikaku. It's the highest tier carrier I've got. Although I am getting close to... Let me take the Ranger. Because she's earning experience pretty quick. If I can get her up to... need her to gain experience. If I can get her up to tier 8, then I'll have 2 tier 8 carriers to bring to the battle. Let's take a camo that gives me a good boost on experience. That one's 100% boost. That one's 100% boost. That might be the best boost I'm going to get. Used to have a couple of them in here that were like 200% but didn't get much of anything else. Commander 250. Free 200. That's 100. The more things that they give you, the smaller the boost. There we go. No, that's only Commander and free. I know it's exciting watching me pick paint. Ha ha. Happy Pie Day. Alright, she's American. She gets American. And 125%. You know, it amazes me that we are capable of leaving the atmosphere of our planet. And when I look back at our space program, and that my cell phone has more computing power than all of NASA in 1969, I'm constantly amazed. Alright, let's see if we can be an effective tool for our team.
General quarters.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Let's give them a hard time.
Okay, so that tells me how much of a lead I need to give enemy destroyers.
Fighter airborne.
Let's give them a hard time.
I don't think he understands how bad of an idea it was to be doing that.
Reporting the target position.
Engaging enemy.
New Mexico's not all alone, but he's not really with the Omaha.
Fighter airborne. Fighter destroyed.
Approaching target. Attention. Reporting the target position.
I need intelligence data. Get back.
has been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Personal opinion is the Marblehead should not have gone out on his own like that.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Who do I go after? Let's go hunt their carrier. If they're gonna
Get back!
give up the center cap, well, that Piotr Eleni is just sitting out there. Ah, he's not alone though. I was gonna say he's just sitting out there inviting himself to be targeted.
Fighter airborne.
I expect the carrier to be over there somewhere. Ah, he's over there. Looks like their maneuvering is not
Autopilot mode enabled.
necessarily spot on. They're breaking up their cohesiveness. That Bayern is sailing way off on his own.
The enemy is about to win.
Fighter airborne.
Waypoint reached.
The enemy is about to win, but I might get some more attacks in. No, I don't think so.
Fighter airborne. Fighter
Battle
returning to
ends in
ship.
5 minutes.
It certainly does help to have enemy ships getting destroyed. It's hard to dive bomb a destroyer. Mostly because their spotting distance is so artificially short.
Fighter destroyed. Fighter airborne.
Nikita, welcome aboard. Glad you could make it. Unfortunately, that was our last battle tonight. I did middle of the road with almost 40,000 in damage. That I actually hit him with a bomb impressed the heck out of me. Dive bombing destroyers is difficult. Hit him with 4 rockets. They should have done a lot more than 2,500 damage, but hey, it is what it is. You get what you get, and that's the way life goes. Can't complain about the damage done to the New Mexico. And I actually took no damage to my ship. Lost a bunch of aircraft, but I varied the attack planes enough that I always had a full squadron available. So that's going to wrap us up for Friday Night Fights. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and boarding ship with me. It was a blast to bring it to you. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Once again, any of y'all who are interested in playing with me, just drop me a note either in Discord or when this goes into archive status later tonight or tomorrow morning. Throw a comment underneath. I will send you a friends recruitment link. I'll get a little bit out of it. You'll get some bonuses for a new account. And we will get set up, and I will happily division with you guys, and we can bring terror to the 7 seas. Tomorrow we are playing Dragon Age Origins at noon Central U.S. time. And we will be back Monday and Wednesday with Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Until then, I hope you are all well. I hope that your friends and family are well. Check in on them. Make sure that they are. Keep your spirits up. And I will see you next time. Until then, take care.